films even after losing a box. After a 5-mile walk around town, I never smell your socks. You hid movies from your folks and your mom hid them from your grandma. And a lot of the time that we hang out, you record it with your camera. Always have the strength to forgive when I hit you in the eye. You eat Chinese ramen, nachos, fish, even pizza pie. Standing tall with curly hair, leather jacket wrapped. Oh look, here he comes, the Million Film Almanac. Bobbly, 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 bellissimo. Bobbly, 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 bellissimo. Bobbly, bellissimo. Bobbly, bellissimo.
Hi, and welcome to Terribly Fun Film. We have a nerd show and tell today. I got a lot of stuff, so it'll probably be a fairly long video compared to most of my other nerd show and tells. October is the month of my birthday, so a lot of these things were presents. Without further ado, we're getting straight into it. As always, non-DVD or Blu-ray items first. The first is this shirt my friend Elizabeth sent me. As you can see, it is Mystery Science Theater related. It has Crow and Tom Servo. Along with the shirt, she sent me a second-hand Charles gift card for $25. And this card here, which says, okay, so maybe it really didn't happen that way, and it's the reason the present was late. A fox chasing the mail carrier bird right up here. I got myself a present because I was finally able to find this for a decent price, and I am super excited to get to play this soon. It is the Starship Troopers Prepare for Battle official movie tie-in board game. And the back of this, I have seen copies of this go for over $300 before, and I got this for less than $70. So I'm actually really excited by that. My niece Holly sent me the game Quizmo for my birthday. I've never heard of this game, but she knows I love board games and whatnot. So I'm actually really excited to play this when I finally get the chance. It sounds cool, so if you guys have played Quizmo or know anything about it, let me know what you think. My parents sent me framed copies of the pictures I took with Kevin Sorbo and the cast of Starship Troopers for my birthday. They sent me some other things that are movies and whatnot. I'll mention those as I can. I have a book that's a sort of companion piece to a book I've already reviewed, and that is It Came from the Video Aisle, which is signed by Charles Band right there. This is Dave J's latest book. If you recall, last year or the year before, I don't quite remember, he released a book about Empire Pictures that I got a hold of and reviewed for Terribly Fun Films. This is about Full Moon Pictures, which is Charles Band's production company after Empire, and arguably his most well-known. It's what the Puppet Master series is a part of, that sort of thing. I just got this in the mail, so I have not read it yet, but I am crazy excited for it. My wife got me the book by Damien Eccles and Lori Davis, Yours for Eternity, which, if you guys recognize those names, and you probably know of the Robin Hood Hills murders, or seen the various documentaries or dramatic near fiction films like The Devil's Knot, based on this story. 3 teenagers were accused of murder with absolutely no evidence and spent 90 trillion years in jail. They were actually recently released. I've been following the story since I was living in Germany, I think, is when that initially happened. So I was really pleased to hear they finally got released. I somehow didn't already own this book, and thanks to my wife, now I do. My sister gave me the book Neon Trash, Forgotten B-Movies of the 80s by M.P. Johnson. I haven't read it yet. It'll be a very quick read, as you can see. I think it's much more just of a of like an encyclopedia type deal as opposed to like reviews of them, but I don't know. Then some coworkers of mine gave me this adorable cat card, and it says have a perfect birthday. Relax and enjoy every moment on your special day. And they wrote, "You are the greatest human being we know. Happy birthday, Bobby." So Victoria, Michaela, Simba, and Dolphin. Simba and Dolphin are their cats. Cherry Priest, Dreadnought, and Ganymede, which rounds out the trilogy of the one book, Bone Shaker, that I already had by her. And we were on our anniversary trip. We stumbled across a store celebrating its anniversary. It was open. They were having a sale going on. It also happened to be Independent Bookstore Day, randomly enough. My wife bought me a copy of my favorite book of all time, and that is I Am Princess X, which is also by Cherry Priest. And this book is a high school set romance murder mystery webcomic involving a bit of insanity. I love it. I love this book. I have the Funko Pop of Doctor Strange. This is the movie version, if you couldn't tell. And it's pretty awesome. Got it for free thanks to Disney Rewards. So yay for free things. So that's it for all non-movie related items. We're going to start with the DVDs in alphabetical order. DVD 1 is Alpha House. This is an asylum comedy. I know, it's a new comedy. It's weird. As you can see, this is actually still unopened. And I actually haven't seen Alpha House before, but some of their other comedies, like Bachelor Night, are really good. So I'm excited to watch that finally. That is for my parents. The Amazing Bolt by Louis Schonenberg. This is the re-release that came out either earlier this year or last year. I don't quite remember. It was out of print for a while and fairly hard to find. Then Wildeye Releasing either re-released it or picked up the distribution rights to release it. I'm not sure how that worked. They re-released it with this brand new cover and everything. I now own all but one of Schonenberg's movies. I cannot find Queen Cobra to save my life. We have the Dolph Lundgren starring Ambushed. I don't really know a lot about it, but it sounded pretty cool. Ralph Bakshi's 3 interesting figure in terms of movie making. The animation style is different and original and very striking, but as a storyteller, doesn't always get it. Like Wizards. I know people love Wizards. It's a cult classic, whatever. Has a huge following. I don't get that movie. It's not really good. It doesn't make a lot of sense. The good guys and the bad guys are just fighting because you're not really explaining anything. How the titular wizard actually fits into everything is very awkward, to say the least. But when he gets movies right, they're fascinating to watch. Like Fire and Ice, which is my favorite Ralph Bakshi film. Or like American Pop. I was at Best Buy the other day picking up Baby Driver, and I happened to see this in the $5 bin. I haven't seen this movie in a really long time. Wasn't sure how it would hold up, but for $5, I figured it was worth a shot. That was The Brave Little Toaster, and it holds up really well. It is adorable and a lot of fun, and most of the songs are really, really good. With the ending song, the final song, set in a junkyard, being spectacular. Crawl or Die, which is an odd creature feature sci-fi film. It's really low budget that for the most part hide its budget, but not 100% all the time. It's fairly original and interesting, and I recommend it to anybody looking for something like that. Just bear in mind that they use what looks like an unfinished house to be the headquarters for a group of mercenaries sent out on a mission. It's not like they just got called to convert a covert location for everybody to talk. No, this is meant to be their HQ. Things like that don't work, but outside of that, the action's really cool, and it mostly takes place in a ton of other crawling through while attacking or being attacked by the creatures you see on the cover here, and it works really well. It's a lot of fun. I have the DVD for the Full Moon movie The Creeps. This is a Wild Eye releasing film that is impossible to properly describe. My friend Byron did a review for it. I'll leave a link in the description below. It's called Dracula, Lord of the Damned, and I promise you, you've never seen the story of Dracula like here. I don't know if it totally works, but I know it's original as hell, and it's definitely worth watching. If you're a B-movie fan, you know who Corin Nemec is. And if you're not a B-movie fan, you should know who Corin Nemec is, because he's an amazing actor, is a B-movie star, but he brings so much to the role that it's always a bit surprising that he never became big as an A-lister. But his newest film is Drone Wars, which is phenomenal. For my birthday, my parents also got me the movie Extreme Heist with Johnny Young Bosch and Jason Narvey. Yes, they were in a movie together that had nothing to do with Power Rangers, and super cheap looking. It was early digital cameras, and you could tell, but it had really good stunts, but not everybody should have been cast. It's a complicated movie, but it's fun. If you're a fan of Johnny Young Bosch, if you're a fan of the Power Rangers, and that kind of action. This is from the stunt team that did a lot of the live action stunt work for when they were inserted into the American show. So new fight choreography and stuff for the American show. From Mr. K, I got the Stallone starring thriller I See You, which also has Robert Patrick and Dina Meyer, and is a bit slow, but has a great sense of atmosphere and looks amazing. I have the Fully Loaded 4-pack, which is the first 4 Sniper movies. Sniper 1, 2, 3, and Sniper Reloaded. The first 3 all-star Tom Berenger, the same character. Reloaded is the one that introduced Billy Zane and Chad Michael Collins to it, and I previously in another Nerdship Tale showed off Sniper Ghost Operation? Ghost Mission? Something like that. Whatever that one's called. Ghost Operative? I forget what that one's called. But that is Billy Zane and Ted Michael Collins as those same characters that get introduced and Reloaded. Dragon Con today. Because don't worry, we'll never be done talking about Dragon Con. I can meet Kevin Sorbo with his Q&A. You can hear all about him at Dragon Con videos. We discussed a movie that I absolutely had to buy, so I did. And that's Julia X, which is an intense horror-ish movie about a serial killer that Kevin Sorbo does not have a name, going on a date with somebody named Julia. He's going to kill her and brand her with the letter X because he brands his people. A, B, C, D. So this is X. That's how many people he's killed so far. And things do not go as planned. I don't want to spoil anything. This was a remarkably fun, twisted, darkly humorous watch that I absolutely encourage every fan of Kevin Sorbo to watch. From Mr. K, as you can see by the blue sticker, it's Kermit Swamp Year. I love puppets. I love Jim Henson. Going to the Puppet Center for Puppetry Arts and seeing the Henson Museum and stuff really made me want to get out there and get some more things I didn't already have by them or just haven't seen. So I haven't seen Kermit Swamp Year, but I'm expecting it to be a lot of fun. The Polania brothers have a small name for themselves in the B-movie world as making real low budget, real silly, real campy, real fun B-movies. They did Sharkenstein, which I'll have a review up next year for, and their latest film, or one of their latest films I should say, is Land Shark, which is a lot of crazy fun. The next 2 films are from the same series and both from Mr. K. We have Lupin III, Crisis in Tokyo. I haven't seen this particular Lupin III one. It took me a long time to warm up to the character, so I haven't seen a lot of the films he was in outside of Twilight, Gemini, and clearly Castle Castigliaro. Forget the other one, but anyway. So I have no idea what to expect, but, you know, it's the Palm Third, so probably some ridiculous humor and cool stunt action stuff. The other Palm the third movie I have is Dead or Alive from Mr. Cave as the Dean Cain starring movie Maneater. Don't confuse this with the Maneater series movies, which have like, you know, In the Spider's Web, Blood Monkey, and that sort of thing. They have a movie just called Maneater. First one is successful enough, it kind of spun on it off into its own brand name. This has nothing to do with that. This is about Wendigo, and it was awesome. I have the Wild Eye releasing film Queen Crab, and I haven't seen every Wild Eye movie yet, but as of right now, this is the best one I've seen. This film is everything you want in a B movie. It is fantastic. For some reason, the only way to get 2 of the newest Asylum films was in a 3-pack, so I had to rebuy a particular movie. I have the 3-pack Shark Attack pack, Jaws of Terror. It has 5-head Shark Attack, new this year. It has Empire of the Sharks, new this year. Empire of the Sharks is a sequel to Planet of the Sharks from last year, which was fantastic. I haven't seen 5-headed or Empire yet, so I'm real excited to check them out. From Mr. K, I have this weird, very 90s horror movie called Sleep Stalker, which very 90s as hell, but interesting, and I'll definitely be reviewed at some. From Mr. K, I got this movie Stomp, Shout, Scream, which seems to be a send-up of cheesy beach/monster films of the 50s and 60s. Don't know if that's actually what it is, but based on everything it says to me on the back, that's how it sounds. Syfy channel film Threshold, which is about alien bugs coming down and killing people. Finally, for the DVDs, I have the Kevin Sorbo starring Walking Tall: The Payback, which is the first Walking Tall movie Kevin Sorbo was in. The second one is called Lone Justice, I believe. I don't have that one yet. I haven't watched this. It came from Mr. K, and getting to meet him and stuff made me really want to go back and watch some of his films I hadn't seen. So there we go. And now we're on to the Blu-ray. I got the Blu-ray of 3 Days to Kill, which is a Luc Besson written action film directed by frickin' Mick G of all people. It stars Kevin Costner, and I thought it was a lot of fun. It's not great, but yeah, really cool cinematography and lighting and things like that. I have the Syfy Films release, and I specify Syfy Films versus Syfy Channel movie because the Syfy brand has created a production company for movies to go be released theatrically. Last year they had the film 400 Days. This year they had Comica, and it had some really good points to it and some really meh points to it. I blindly bought the movie Baby Driver, Edgar Wright's biggest hit here in the United States. And given my love of Edgar Wright, I doubt I won't like it. So yeah, I bought it without seeing it. From Mr. K, I got the Nick Lyon directed Bullet, which is a hardcore, intense action film. I went and bought this the day it came out, watched it the day it came out, and loved everything about it. Cult of Chucky is spectacular. It's insane. It's insane. And did I mention it's insane? I picked up the sequel to Dead in Tombstone called Dead Again in Tombstone, which works a little bit better than the other one. Boy, getting to the point where, like, Dan Schrader's character comes back again and stuff is a little tricky. Got the German Blu-ray of a Syfy Channel film that did not get released in the United States. This is Reign of Gargoyles, and this is a region-free Blu-ray. If you can get your hands on it, go for it. My wife likes hockey, which is kind of odd. My wife loves comedy, which is not that odd. So she loved the first Goon film when it came out. So we have the second Goon film, Goon, Last of the Enforcers, the director's cut of the Paul Verhoeven movie Hollow Man on Blu-ray. And even including Showgirls, this is his worst movie. But I'm gonna review it, which is why I picked it up. This movie I almost picked up from Dragon Con, but I decided to go to Nutcracker Fantasy instead, as I imagined that would be harder for me to get a hold of, especially for the price that they were selling it at. And so the movie that I did not pick up was Horace, Prince of the Sun, aka Little North Prince. From Mr. K is the Luke Goss, Misha Barton starring film Operator, which I don't really know anything about, but I love Luke Goss. It also stars Michael Paré and Ving Rhames. So my interest is thoroughly piqued. I have the special edition newly released Blu-ray for Rawhead Rex, which is, of course, a movie written by Clive Barker, directed by George Pavlou, I believe is how you pronounce his name. That's the slip art cover. That is the other cover, and it actually has a reversible cover right there. Rawhead Rex is a lot of fun. Of course, I bought this the day it came out, as it was my favorite in the franchise, Sharknado 5! Global Swarming. I love this movie so much, and I'm glad that the Asylum is at least doing special features for these films. It has commentary and visual effects before and afters, and making of, and things like that. So this is going to be awesome. It is Spider-Man Homecoming, and I'll throw it out there now, this is the best Spider-Man movie ever made. Have the special edition Blu-ray of the horror film Tourist Trap. That's it for this Nerd Show and Tell. Sorry it was longer than usual, but thanks to birthdays and Dragon Con, Nerd Show and Tells and whatnot, I just have a lot of things to show off. So there you have it. As always, I've been your host Bobby. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.